In this scenario, the customer has brought in a 2001 Volkswagen Beetle with a 1.9-liter diesel engine. The customer complaint is the vehicle doesn't seem to accelerate as well as it used to, and it generally seems to be underpowered when driving down the highway. It starts fine, it seems to run okay, but it just doesn't have the same pep or power that it used to have. We're going to go ahead and enter the vehicle into the Pegisys scan tool and see if we can find any information in Direct Hit Technician on this particular vehicle. As you can see, it's very, very simple and very, very quick to enter the information. It's all done by touch screen. And there's our 1.9-liter diesel. And now we're going to go ahead once again into diagnostic information to access the information that's in Direct Hit Technician. I simply select diagnostic information and go right in to Direct Hit Technician. Now I can enter anything I want. I can enter a code or I can enter a symptom. And in this particular case, we have a low power situation, so that's exactly what I'm going to enter to search against. Low power. I simply select the enter key and the system begins its search. In this particular case, once again, I can look at repair tracks, which are our pattern failure bulletins. I can look at hotline archives, posted fixes, technical service bulletins, and articles, all in regards to this particular problem. I'd also like to point out our supercharged search parameters that we use when we do a search. Up here at the top of the page, we searched on low power. But we're also searching at the same time on any similar phrases, such phrases as loss of power, power loss, lack of power, lacks power, sluggish, reduced power, poor power. That means you're going to get the information that you're looking for in one search, as opposed to doing multiple searches to find the same type of information. So in this case, once again, I want to look at hotline archives. And if you look right at the top here, we have many different vehicles already in the system that show this lack of power condition. So obviously this is a common failure, or a failure that has a lot of fixes on it. So I'm going to use the speed scroll, and we're going to go ahead and scroll down and see if we can find an exact match vehicle. There's an exact match right here, 2001 Volkswagen Beetle 1.9-liter with a loss of power. So let's take a look at that particular hotline archive. I just touch it to pull it up. And there's my information. Once again, 2001 Volkswagen Beetle with the 1.9-liter diesel, lack of power, poor mass airflow sensor readings. We walk you through the entire test procedure, top to bottom. And remember, if it's a little bit hard to see, all we have to do is click on the plus button and we can go ahead and zoom right in and make it very easy to see. Now I can go through and I can look at all the information that I need and exactly what the situation is on this car to get it fixed. Not only that, I can also use the comments button to pull up any additional information that customers like yourself have sent in to us to let us know what they're finding on these vehicles. In this case, Bob Reeve found that this vehicle had a problem with the mass airflow sensor. It was duty. They put in a new fuel filter. That didn't help anything, but they removed and cleaned the mass airflow sensor, and now the vehicle has much better power. So once again, all the information you need to get this car diagnosed quickly right at your fingertips.